This is Smart Gangsters Radio, hosted by Shadow Magnetic and Reed.
What up, gangsta? 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 What up, gangsta?
Yeah. This is Smart Gangsters Radio, hosted by Shadow Magnetic and Reed. And I am Shadow Magnetic.
And I am Reed. I'd like to welcome everybody back to another episode of Smart Gangsters Radio.
Yeah, and as always, today is a great day to be great. I don't know what you were yesterday, and tomorrow you may only be good, but today is a great day to be great. And I was just thinking that there are a lot of people out there that have talent and they have skills, and they keep those talents and those skills hidden, you know. And my thoughts are, if you have it, why not showcase it?
Yeah.
You know, if not, why not? You know, if it's because you have low self-esteem, let me tell you something. Being talented is something to be proud of, something to feel encouraged about. You know what I'm saying? Because there are a lot of people who cannot do the things that you can do. And I believe that some people are afraid to be criticized by others. And that constructive criticism is actually something that can help them. What you think about that, Reed?
Yeah, I agree with you. Just to piggyback off what you were saying, yeah, a lot of people have talent and they scared to show their talent because they probably scared of what other people will say about it, and other people might talk bad about it, talk good about it, or whatever the situation is. But yeah, I believe that, and I know there's a lot of talent out there. It just people probably don't know how to get it out, or don't want to get it out, or keep it to themselves, or don't want to share their knowledge.
Yeah, and I think perhaps, like I said, low self-esteem could prevent them from putting their best foot forward and, you know, leading with some boldness to show people, you know, just the excellence that surrounds them, you know. And so, you know, just thinking about what could a person do to change that whole perspective, you know, to give them courage.
I mean, it could be a good thing and a bad thing, because you might create a monster, man.
By helping?
Or just somebody's that's shy and whatever, and you can create something that will
backfire and bite
you, or you know,
it may create, you know, you may empower these individuals and they believe that they are supported.
Yeah, or they over you.
So they can be like, yo, okay, I'm going to do this. I have the courage to do it. I believe in myself. You believe in me. So yeah. Why not? Why not show people something? And then if the viewers or the audience of whatever kind, they see it and they enjoy it, you know, that feeling is just, you know, it's something wonderful, and you want to feel it again and again and again, because people, they love the talent you possess and what you express.
Yeah.
You know, as you said previously, you might create a monster. You know, an individual who hasn't had the opportunity to become popular to the masses or the people that they know, and all of a sudden they become popular, they don't know how to handle that fame.
Take it to the head.
Yeah, it goes to the head, and the ego.
Oh man,
the ego lives to express itself in spite of what the individual may know what is right or wrong, if they are being respectful, if they are being rude
or disrespectful.
Yeah, the ego.
Yeah, but that's even with that
strong.
situation. You gotta be careful with that situation because you could burn a lot of bridges with that and build a lot of bridges with that. And with that, it's kind of hard. It's a situation is like 50-50 with me because it's like when you doing good and you went to certain individuals and they like downplayed you or whatever, they want to help you. Of course, you want to get back and like, yo, all right.
To show and prove
that, yo, I did it without you and I'm still doing it. So you gonna build that ego and that confidence. Then it's gonna be like, yo, all right, then I'm just gonna look past you and it's like, yo, I'm not even gonna come back and reach out to help you.
Right, because they didn't show any concern or give any support. And when you find people, I think they become spiteful. That's basically it.
That's it too.
It becomes spiteful. Like, yo, if I have to do it on my own, ain't none of y'all better ask me for jack.
Yeah, word. Yeah.
It's just something like that just changes the whole dynamics of the person's character. But
also too, when you move on your own, you can move at your own pace. You ain't gotta have people pressuring you to do something or have people give you a deadline. Yo, we need this done by Wednesday. We need this done by Thursday. So if you move on your own, it's like, yo, I can chill. And
usually that, you give yourself a deadline.
Yeah, but sometimes people don't give themselves a deadline.
you try to be on time for whatever occasion that the situation calls for. We're gonna take a quick break and come right back. Don't go nowhere. This is Smart Gangsters Radio, hosted by Shadow Magnetic and Reed. Here's some good music to check out. This is Rezone by Reed, available on iTunes.
Just got paid, no more work, now it's time to play. I just know I'm feeling good like it's my birthday. Got dressed up, called my friends before I left my home. Told them I'll be at the club in the Rezone. Cause I'm loose, I'm nice, I'm good, I'm right, I'm loose, I'm nice, I'm good, I'm right, I'm loose.
Here's some good music to check out. This is Chapter 10 by Alpha Magneto, available on alphamagneto.com.
Hey yo, it's Angel verse demons, living verse dreaming. Peace versus violence and silence verse screaming. In need of guidance, we strive believing. Inside's a diamond, that's why I'm gleaming. See, some things I couldn't explain. Not only was I blessed with a heart, I was given a brain. They're both loose, but I put them to use. So there is no excuse. You violate me, I put up the douche. And what I produce, it isn't a fluke.
And basically, we have a group of people who are talented, but they are afraid to show their talents, where they should be perhaps promoting themselves and their talents and skills so that other people can solicit those talents or solicit those skills.
Yeah. But sometimes it's kind of hard because if you don't have the resource or any information of promoting yourself or pushing yourself or either somebody helping you with yourself,
a connection,
a connect, whatever. It that can be a setback too, like on a person that don't know what to do with as for.
Because they have the talent, but they don't have
they don't have the
an avenue
to get it out
to take.
But now, since social media,
social media has helped a lot of individuals, who could not have done it like, let's say, a traditional way where, just word of mouth with talking to people in your local community. And with social media, you're able to counteract with individuals from another state, another country,
Yeah.
you know, even a different field, you know, than you are working in or trying to get into. And it's just that because you have certain things in common, you know, you're able to connect online and eventually work together. And there is a flip side to those individuals who are talented but afraid to express their talents or get out there and achieve certain goals.
Yeah.
And that flip side would be the individuals who just talk about it, but they don't have any action behind that talk.
Yeah.
Possibly not even any talent, except just to talk. You know, and you come up with these elusive dreams and images in your head, and you speak it, but you don't speak it into existence. I don't think the plan is for it to become a reality, because, you know, if you applied as much passion to as you do the speech, if you applied the work to the action passionately, it would possibly become a reality. You know what I'm saying? But it like, you know, you notice those individuals who talk too much.
Oh yeah, yeah.
About what they are doing, what they are about to do,
but nothing come out.
Yeah, and then you don't see it. I believe they are afraid as well. You know, they don't have the courage to release any material or show some talents that they may possess, some skills they may possess. You know, and so they talk and they express, you know, about how things should be done, could be done, and still nothing.
Yeah, stuff like that. When individuals come to me with situations like that, I look at it like, yo, they need my help or they need some help.
But they know how don't know how to ask you directly, so it's indirect. They beat around the bush.
Sometimes it might make you feel less than a man when you
ask for help.
Yeah, ask for help, and sometimes, man, people confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you gotta think about this. You lost in the desert for 2 days, and you see somebody with a glass of water. You can feel less than a man to die of thirst, or you be crawling to him. Yo, please let me get a sip of that water. You know what I'm saying? So I can go a bit further.
Yeah, but sometimes, man, it's hard to change a person if they set in their ways.
Oh yeah, pride that's something else. But you know that pride is what builds up. It fuels the ego, you know, which is that monster that becomes uncontrollable. You know, at times people feel themselves a little too much. So in closing, I want you to think about this. If you are an individual who is talented and skillful, ask yourself this question. If not, then why not show your talents? Show that you are talented.
Yeah.
You know, and for the individuals that cannot show and prove that they have any talent whatsoever, stop talking. Stop talking about it. Stop bragging about it. You know, because you're not going to show and prove it. You know, unless you are willing to team up with the person who is talented, but you know, afraid to express themselves. You know, that makes sense. You know, they need someone to promote the talents that they have if they're not able to do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? The combination of the two works great, or it can work great.
Yeah.
You know, so think about that. This is Smart Gangsters Radio, hosted by Shadow Magnetic and Reed. And on that note, we like to say peace.
Peace.
What up, gang?
Stay tuned, cause coming up next is Captain Savage, bringing you What's Love Got to Do With It, cause you still owe me $5.
What up, gangsta? What up, gangsta?
This is Smart Gangsters Radio, hosted by Shadow Magnetic and Reed.
Cause you still owe me $5. You still owe me $5. Cause you still owe me $5.
Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
Peace and God bless my peoples. This is Captain Savage with What's Love Got to Do With It? Because you still owe me $5. I have a question for you, my people. In your relationship, are you happy and do you trust your partner? If you are happy and trust them, that's fine and well. If not, why? Why don't you trust them? Why are you not happy? Is it actions? Is it thoughts? Is it the past? Is it just because you haven't grown together? What actions cause you to have mistrust with your relationship? Have they put their family before you? Have they disrespected you? Physically, emotionally, mentally? When did the distrust begin? You have to decide, do you still love them? Are they worth working this situation out? And do you have the time to put yourself through that again? You may be having negative thoughts. Why? Self-hate. Beating yourself up, thinking of all the bad stuff that took place is your fault alone. You have to understand, this is not your fault. You didn't cause this crash in your relationship to take place. You may have been on a date together, Red Lobster or whatever, and the waitress or the waiter was showing too much attention to your girlfriend, your boyfriend. They're just trying to get a tip, but it's like they're distracting your man, smiling. They're just showing a little bit too much teeth, getting you agitated. But they're thinking they're not doing anything wrong. And this makes you vexed. They're actually doing it to get more tips, but this is making you very upset because the person you're with is entertaining the situation, which makes you very uncomfortable, causing you to want to bust them in the head with the ice water glass. But calm down. It's not worth it. If they really truly love you and respect your feelings, they would not come at you like that. So you have to understand that it's two people in this relationship and they should value each other's relationship. They should value each other's feelings and see everything on a plain level. You have to let them know straight and to the fact, would they be comfortable if the shoe was on the other foot and you were showing your teeth to another person? Were you being complimented and smiled at like that? Would they feel comfortable? No, they would not. They would want to bust you in the top of your head with the Mountain Dew glass. So, you have to have equality throughout this relationship. Respect is a big key in this relationship. That builds trust, loyalty, confidence for years to come. You have to both understand that your feelings are very important in this relationship. For it to go further and further, you have to understand that. I love you, you love me, and I'm going to be with you, and you're going to be with me. Through all craziness, happiness, and fulfillment. All those things combined helps to build trust in your relationship. Now that is a key to a complete relationship if you decide to have that in your life. This has been What Love Got to Do With It, because you still owe me $5. I am Captain Savage. Peace and blessings.
Cause you still owe me $5.
What's love but a second-hand
You still owe me $5.
What's love got to do?
Cause you still owe me $5.
Who needs